Some families have more problems than others. Hereditary stars Toni Collette, Gabriel Byrne, Alex Wolff, and Millie Shapiro. It's written and directed by Ari Aster, his first time directing a film. It's the story of Annie after her mother dies and the grief and the mourning that she goes through after her death. And that's what this film is really about. It's about grief, it's about family secrets. The performances throughout the whole movie are really fucking good. Toni Collette, I think she should be nominated. I don't know that she will, just because they kind of ignored the horror genre, but her performance in this film is award-worthy. She's great in it. Gabriel Byrne is good as just the bystander. He's there to kind of try and be the middleman with everything. When was the last time you saw Gabriel Byrne in something since Usual Suspects? Alex Wolff, who knew that kid could be an actor? He's really good in this. Great performance. And Millie Shapiro, she's really fucking weird. There's a lot that goes on throughout the film. A lot of great storytelling, visual storytelling. They don't explain everything to you. There's no exposition for things. It's all put on the screen for you to figure out and read and know for yourself, which is great. Don't dumb down the viewer. The technical aspects of it are great. The cinematography is great. A lot of really nice long takes with the Steadicam. A lot of really creepy imagery that'll be ingrained in my mind for a while. The movie doesn't rely on a lot of jump scares, if at all. I can't remember one. It's all creepy, frightening imagery. The tension's always building because of the music, because of the long takes on the faces. Everything just kind of stands still a lot of the time. A lot of time goes by, which is one thing I will say. The film is slow. It's a slow burn. It takes a while to get where it needs to go, and it might split some people. It's all dependent on if you think the ending was worth it, and the ending is a little polarizing. I don't think it'll be for everyone. Oddly enough, I read somewhere the director said some of this film was based on real life events. I'm really curious what those events were. I really can't say enough good things about it. It's really technically spectacular. Acting is on point, directing is really good. Can't wait to see what he does next, because this is a really good debut film from a guy who seems to know his craft and how to make something creepy. I praise the film for being unapologetically dark. It's not afraid to go there. It's not afraid to offend or freak out the audience. It really takes it to dark, disturbing territory, and it does not let up. It just goes for it. Let's jump into the breakdown of the ending and what really became of it. So from this point on, we're gonna get into some spoilers, so be ready for that if you haven't seen it, or if you wanna be spoiled, let's break it down. The mother is a queen of a cult. This cult needs a boy, preferably from her family, for a demon to inhabit. She wishes that Charlie was a boy because she doesn't really get along with Peter that well. Joan, who we meet later on, is part of this cult and enlists Annie as a friend. She shows her the seance, which she uses to gain the trust of Annie so she can do her own seance to talk to her daughter Charlie, which is secretly her way of opening a portal for this demon. Joan, you bitch. That comes in and starts to inhabit the world. It starts to make things go crazy, starts to fuck with the family. Creepy things start happening. We start seeing cult members all over the place. The dad gets burned, Annie goes crazy, and Peter unwillingly becomes host to the demon. One thing you may have to do is research a little bit about the mythology of the creature that he becomes. He becomes a creature called Payman, who is one of the 8 kings of hell. He can host a female body, he just won't have all his riches and all of his powers. That's why they have Charlie's head at the end, because the spirit of Payman was originally in her. They needed to transfer it from her to him, which is why they call him Charlie at first. Kind of convoluted, but that's how it goes. And Annie has always tried to keep the influence of her away from her children. The film is a lot about the scars of family that we can't escape, you know? Hereditary, that go from family member to family member, mental illness, things of that nature. Even without all that creepy stuff, it would still be kind of strange and disturbing as a family just falling apart. What did you guys think of Hereditary? Let us know down below. If you've seen it, if you want to see it. Thank you guys as always for watching. I'll see you next time.